Last week, we were skins. This week, we are shirts.
We're the Maroon Boys.
Brewster Mills, Bulldogs.
Oh. We were the Brick Boys with these colors we got on.
Yeah.
We're the color of a brick.
Yeah.
I would not want to be hit by us.
Yeah, we're the Masons.
I wouldn't say that, dude.
I'm into masonry.
I think a lot of people think that Freemasons like share each other's like
Sentences.
yeah. Now I was gonna say wives.
Oh.
Yeah. But I think it's a rumor. I don't think it actually happens.
In North Dakota, I think they do.
Who fucking even knows what happens?
I
in
think
North Dakota?
that's Freemasons is just cover for people who are actually just Masons, who are bricklayers. Because everybody knows. It's funny how
I'm normally into land.
their profession is bricklayer, but you know they lay the pipe.
That's what I was gonna say. You took the words right out of my mouth. You took what I was gonna say.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
I think it's pretty incredible that this podcast came out on Valentine's Day. And I'm super excited about that. There's nothing better than waking up on Valentine's Day and you just have nobody to hold your hand or love you or even think about you. Like you just get to go on about your life while everybody else is forced to spend money on Valentine's Day cards, roses, chocolates, movies, dinners. Guess what? You're alone, and guess what? You just have a pocket full of money.
What is love?
Or you wake up, you're smiling. You're getting laid tonight, bud. You're getting laid. You might have to pay some people, but you getting laid, they getting paid, you getting handholds, you getting chocolates, dude. You're in love.
You think I'll get chocolates?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You think I'll get laid on Valentine's Day?
I hope so. Yeah, dude. The amount of fucking that goes on Valentine's Day, it's off the charts.
That was the origin. The origin is just a, I guess everyone calls it pagan. Mm-hmm. Everything that's not Christian but ancient is pagan. Have you noticed that? It's like, it's a pagan holiday.
Why do you say
Christmas is a pagan holiday?
It sounds like you're saying pegging. Pagan. It's pagan.
Pagan.
You're saying like a goddamn hillbilly.
I am a hillbilly.
Sorry for GDing you. Slipped out. Didn't mean to do that, buddy.
You GD'd me? I wasn't even paying attention. I was thinking about pagans.
You think about pagan.
I was myself.
Yeah. That would be you fucking yourself over.
What is love? What is love if it's not pegging yourself in the ass?
I don't know, man.
There's
Honestly,
no more truer self-love than hitting your own G-spot in the
butt. In the butthole.
What is love?
Did I ever tell you about that? The guy that we went to high school with, he was talking to a friend of mine, and she got him to like
yes,
tell her
yes,
like they were like sexting or whatever,
yeah. And he was like
telling her how he likes to finger his own asshole.
Yeah. I've never done it. I've never did it with a finger, but like a remote control or something.
But he didn't just like, who cares if people are fingering their own assholes? What I was saying is he went deep into it.
Yeah.
He like told her that he like found his G-spot and he came all over himself. I'm thinking.
The philosophy of the male G-spot.
I'm thinking, dude, we're in high school. You shouldn't just be telling people that because people are going to be talking about it on a podcast in 10 years.
What an idiot. What a fucking idiot. How did he not know?
I wonder if he graduated. I can't remember.
That the guy you're talking about? Nope.
Dropout, fingers asshole.
Within like 2 months of graduating, he got his GED because
know
he had bigger, better plans than high school, man. Wow.
High school dropout, G-spot enthusiast. Hey, a lot of people didn't finish high school. That guy's going to be successful at finding the male G-spot.
And I ain't never did this before, no.
Yeah. But
do you think those all things are like kind of connected in a way?
I think what? Love
people that choose to get their GED and then they find their G spot.
No, dude, I don't want to take anything away from him. I think he's his own person. I think he's
Well, I'm saying
one in a million.
There's definitely he just happened to get his GED and hit his G spot in the same year.
Every day is a new day.
You can do anything if you put your mind to it.
Just think about it.
But this being a Valentine's Day episode, are you?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Don't you love love? I love love. It's so wonderful just to see somebody. Don't roll your eyes. It's so wonderful to see people in love when they're holding hands and they look at each other and you can just tell they just want to freaking get it on, but they can't because they're in public. I love it.
That's like when we were at Ohio Pile and all those people were making out on behind rocks, and you did videos of zooming in and then zooming back out, and I'd throw up.
I think I just like to watch them make out.
I want to remember when we were going to make a Pukestagram.
Yeah,
where it was just going to be but we were going to actually make the Instagram Pukestagram.
Yeah.
And then we looked up the hashtag Pukestagram, and it was just like dudes in stalls like, just threw up in a bar.
Yeah.
Can't believe it. Like, yeah, maybe this isn't the niche we need to go into.
Yeah, I think you always want to avoid puke and bodily fluids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stay out of the puke and bodily fluids niche.
We don't want to be Pukestagram. We don't want to be Shitstagram.
Yeah. You don't want to be Cumstagram.
Ugh.
Or Jackoffstagram.
There's actually a podcast called Cum Town.
Whoa, what happens on the podcast?
They just go, I'm going to do my best imitation of the podcast Cum Town. Yeah, man, like, what do you think, like, a girl with pussy's made out of? That was my best.
Wait. What do you think a girl with a... What
do you think a girl's pussy made out of?
Oh, they're just like over the top trying to be perverted and stuff.
Where we're also a little bit on the edge. Where some people are edgy.
Yeah.
They're the wedgie.
But
they're in deep, baby.
Yeah. they're really far up there.
They're brown white ties up the butt on a flagpole.
I think
like a toy guy.
If we forced ourselves to only talk about gross stuff, like we would have a freaking booming start. And we'd run out of content in like 4 episodes.
Yeah, because we've only had sex 4 times out of the both of us.
Yeah, so we just describe it on each episode.
It's like
episode number 1,
30 seconds long. Episode number 2, 32 seconds long.
Episode number 3, didn't even start. Episode number 4,
touch the boob.
30 seconds long.
Episode 4, finally touched the boob.
What was that guy you went to, you played soccer with, where you guys saw somebody and you were like, holy crap, I think I'm going to jizz in my pants. And he's like, he made fun of you for that. And he's like, yo, man, I would never do that. I have way more self-control than that.
He didn't play soccer, but he was in my grade. And I was like looking at a volleyball player. I was like, daggone, if I'm not careful, I'm going to jizz in my pants. And he's like, yeah, I think I have a little more self-control than that. I don't think I'm ever going to jizz my pants when I see a butt. I'm like, well, us either, man.
Okay.
Yeah, me either, dude.
Congratulations, dude. You didn't come in your pants.
What is love?
What a fucking idiot.
It is crazy how people...
It's like you were making a joke and it just went, no.
Oh, man. When you make a joke and they think you're the idiot, it's like your joke was good. You know what I mean? Like, you were making the joke about them. You're like, oh, man. I can't. Oh, man, I'm about to do it. He's like, yeah, I don't think anybody would do that.
Sometimes it's inconvenient when your sarcasm is just so good, then it goes over people's head because, like, it's like, that was supposed to be funny, but they don't even realize. They just think you're nuts. Mm-hmm. And they just think you're a goofball, but you're just like, man, that wasn't funny.
Well, it's like I was I was talking in the barbershop. Remember that guy that I told you he knew the football game was on a certain day.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, and he knew it.
Yeah.
Well, that guy I always like to fuck with now. And so every time he comes in, last time he came in and was talking, he said, oh, man, got my hot tub in. Got a new hot tub. I said, oh, man, that's pretty cool. Got cool RGB lights in it. It's like, yeah, man, it lights up all different colors, the music and stuff. I said, all of them have a waterfall on it. Like, yeah, it's got a cool like little waterfall that comes out. I was like, have Bluetooth? He's like, yeah, it has speakers. I was like, can you hear it when you're underwater? He's like, you can kind of hear it when you're underwater. He doesn't know that I'm just fucking with him. And I'm like,
can you drink the water?
I said, no, when you're in the hot tub, when you have your growl and your heartbeat sensor, can you actually tell if someone's in the room or do they have Ghost on?
When you're in the hot tub, if you throw a flashbang in the next room, do you think the guys are going to be playing plate? Like you talk about like Call of Duty.
Do you have to have, can you go in with full plates?
Did you say that to him actually? Remember we were doing
I
that?
asked him one time, I said, the first question I asked him though, like that was off the rails a little bit. I said, did it come with a bazooka? He goes, no, hot tubs don't usually come with bazookas. I was just checking.
The origin of that story is so funny. Like we were on basically like a double date, and the one girl kept making, it was the worst girl ever.
Yeah.
I just say double date, but I said that because I was going to act like it was just a different story. No, it was the day we met, the worst person we've ever met. And she just kept making things so awkward that I would be like, I was really into Call of Duty at the time, so I would just be like, yeah. So basically, I'm running like a growl with a tactical laser and a heartbeat sensor, and I would just start doing that randomly because I didn't know how to get out of the conversation.
Yeah, because when someone's so awful, the best, Call of Duty is such a niche thing.
You like that word today, niche?
Yeah.
I like it. I like the vocab.
I'm going to try to use it as much as possible throughout this whole episode. I'm going to try to remind myself over and over that, this podcast is a niche.
It's a niche thing to do. You
know what also is nice? Speaking of niche, quiche.
I love quiche, and I never eat it. I'm so mad that I never get any quiche.
Well, if you'd come over to my mom's house and...
Dude, I've had your mom's quiche over and over and over and over again.
Yes, one time you called her and she asked you what you were wearing. We get it. You're just lucky that your name was Jake and you made a commercial with your name.
I know. Be named Jake. It's like
and everybody's asking you what you're wearing.
Everybody asks you, Jake from State Farm? What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm? And I never had to respond. I asked somebody's mom that. She said it to me, and I said, well, what are you wearing? And she goes, that's none of your business. I said, you just asked me. You were making a joke. I was making a joke, too. She got stiffy at me.
Stiffy?
I think, yeah.
Oh, hoity-toity.
She got hoity-toity at me.
Oh, hoity-toity. Yeah, man. Love is something. The only thing that I don't like about... there's something that really bothers me. And every time someone says it in the barbershop, I get pretty pissed. It's when men say, like, they just get married. I'm like, oh, man, you're a smart guy. Like, I know you have a good one. Like, yeah, man, blah, 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 blah. Met her in medical school, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, yeah, man, happy wife, happy life. And I go, you just went from a 10 to a 7.5 to me.
Why?
Because when people say that early on, they've just heard other men say it, and they're like, well, and they usually say it about something stupid that they don't need to do.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, the shutter colors that we had before was like, it was good. Like, it was fine. But she just wanted a different shade of maroon. Happy wife, happy life. I'm like, you're going to be doing chores for the rest of your fucking life because that's your motto.
Yeah.
You're never going to have any free time. It's like, oh, yeah, I was playing video games and she needed me to do something real fast and she told me to pause my online game. What? Just turn it off and happy wife, happy life.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a good thing to do things for your significant other, but I'm not like undermining what you're saying. I'm saying maybe the girls like her like love language is like the thing where she likes the guy to do stuff for her.
Yeah.
And that's her way of controlling him. And she just makes him do all kinds of shit all the time.
That's one thing I hate, double hate.
I like doing stuff.
Loathe entirely.
It's fun to do stuff for your significant other every now and then, but you have life too, and you have stuff going on. So it's like, be that girl who's INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that mean?
Just think about it.
Like, you can swing a hammer just like I can. You can unplunge.
Woman up.
Woman up. Be tough. Like, but I like to do that stuff sometimes. But when that kind of stuff interferes with, important things that make me and the significant other money or something like that, it's like, listen, I got work to do.
Yep.
If you want that new maroon shade of fucking shutters, I got to make this money. I can't be over there.
Here's what
happy
life tells me, is that you're constantly getting the short end of the stick. This is just what it tells me, especially when it's early on and the guys say it like immediately. You're constantly doing stuff for her. She's not doing anything in return. And then she's going to go cheat on you in about 5 years.
Damn.
That's what it tells me.
He went there.
What is love?
Love is getting
she
married.
cheating on you, boy. She cheating. You better get over it.
Yes.
She out there sucking dick.
Yes, you bought her the car of her dreams and you worked so hard. No.
Every day is a new day.
Yeah, dude. Live for you.
She's fucking
somebody else, buddy. I promise you that.
What kind of voice is this? I promise you that, boy.
I'm fucking.
She's
fucking just doing fucking shit.
Oh, me and Jake, we're not fucking. What? Yeah, I'm fucking.
She's cheating on you.
Bougie.
And cheating ain't cool.
Yeah.
Here's a pro of love.
Pro of love.
Love and affection. Smooches, hugs, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Here's a con of love. You might get cheated on, bitch.
Yeah.
You might not get sucked down while she's gulping down somebody else. You might.
No, that's the thing. You never have to worry about them going and doing the whole BJ situation with somebody else, because they're only thinking of themselves. They're just going out there. They're like, he doesn't pay attention to me.
That was a very intelligent thing you just said. You're probably right.
Like, oh man, he doesn't have time for me. I'll have somebody else pipe me down.
Yeah. It's like, he doesn't have time for me. I'm just gonna go and suck on this other guy's dick. It's like you're a real skank if you just do that.
Yeah,
because you're like, all you want is that, just to blow somebody.
Yeah, if some girl leaves you and is getting the Tennessee muzzle loader.
Don't forget the guys.
Oh yeah, girls are guy, and they leave you and they get
guys
the Tennessee muzzle loader instead of being with you. Skank.
Yeah. But when guys cheat too, I've never cheated on anybody. I don't really know what happens when a guy cheats. I think it's just really shitty. Yeah. Same way for girls. Yeah, it's like if you cheat, you're just kind of a piece of shit.
Scum. You're a scum fuck.
Like when you put a boot out in the rain, and then you put that boot in the microwave, and then you put that boot in a damp, dark place, and it just gets scum on it. That's you, buddy.
How many times have you put boots in the microwave? You got a big ass microwave because you got giant ass feet compared to me. I could fit mine. I could put 2 pairs of shoes in mine in the microwave. You couldn't fit one shoe in there.
I got to break something to you, buddy.
What?
I don't have big feet.
You got huge feet compared to me. You have a 10.5 shoe. I wear an 8.5. Do you know how giant that is compared to me?
Buddy, I have the world's most average feet. You just have a little bit tiny feet.
Honestly, yeah, I know that, and that's why you call me out on it, and that's fine.
It's not calling you out. It's being honest. It's not that you have tiny feet. You just have an 8.5 shoe. It's just like 2 sizes below like what most guys have. But hey, you got that girthy dick.
No.
You got a girthy dick.
Yeah, I don't have wide feet either. So, no. I get where you're getting at.
You got
Poppy got a little dick. Can't even get out of his fly when he goes to the bathroom. That's why nobody does that.
Dude,
Nobody fucking does that.
Remember on Workaholics when the guy's like, I think I saw your dick when you took it out. It's tiny. And he's like, no, it's not. And he's like, hey, can I borrow your, I think I have a piece of food in my teeth. Can I borrow your dick to get it out?
Yeah. Okay, so when I was a kid, you were talking about at the very beginning of the episode, like minutes ago. Oh, it's been so many minutes. So
20 exactly.
26, 27. So you were talking about how it's like you spend all this money on Valentine's Day and it's like, oh man, it's just a money pit. Mm-hmm.
It's a money suck.
It's a money suck.
Just think about it.
I'm freaking money suck, dude. I might use that as terminology now.
Oh man, she's just a money suck. Prostitutes, money suck.
What is love?
A money suck.
That button is how long I last when it's a money suck.
Here's $50.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think with love, you don't want to date a money suck. You don't want to fall in love with a money suck.
But the thing I was talking about is when I was a kid, I always forgot, like, oh yeah, Valentine's Day is coming up. I never thought about it because right after Valentine's Day is my birthday, so I'm kind of I'm jumping the gun here. You know what I mean?
What day is your birthday again? 25th?
Yeah.
Cool, I'll be back for that. What are we going to do for that? Sorry, I keep interrupting you. We'll get back to it.
You're okay.
But anyway.
I don't know, man.
You
Probably find a trampoline park to rent out, and then we can jump around naked.
Well, the 19th, we're already doing that.
Oh, we are?
For Brandon's daughter's birthday.
Oh. I'll just share my birthday with Brandon's daughter's birthday.
We'll get wasted.
And then when I go to my parents' house, I'll share my birthday with my sister-in-law's birthday.
I think I'm going to come to your mom's house, and I'm going to get wasted at your mom and dad's house.
Yeah. And sunburned like you did last time.
Oh, fuck yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we got burnt.
Yeah. On senior skip day. Anyway, you were a young kid. You forgot about Valentine's Day.
Every year.
You always had a freaking girl. You had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
From what, 3 years old to what? How old are you now? 40?
40 years old. That's what I do look really old with this mustache.
Nah. Damn.
But
dude, you still look like a young buck. I look like an old man when I go like this.
Oh, yeah.
I got the head wrinkles.
Yeah.
I got this gray in my beard.
Oof.
I keep interrupting you.
Do you think anybody will love us like we love each other because we're heterosexual life mates? That's what my sister called us. She said we're heterosexual life mates.
Yeah, I think somebody will try, and I think that's the one you got to go for.
Yeah.
But I don't think they'll ever be.
Do you think it'll be like the movie Ted where they're like, it's him or me?
No, I think the one that will try, they'll never put us in that situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, Mila Kunis was kind of a bitch for that.
So when I was a kid going to school, I saw my brother, my big brother. He already got flowers and everything for his girlfriend. I'm like, I'm so fucking stupid. Mom, I need flowers. She's like, it's the day of Valentine's Day. We can't just go get flowers. We live in Brewston Mills, West Virginia. There's not a florist open so you can ride the bus. And I was like, come on, Mom. So I remember she I don't know how moms do this. It's kind of like when you're like, Mom, where are my socks? And she's like, right here. And it's just like it appears into your hand and on your feet or something.
The magic coat. Just they reach in and pull whatever out.
Yep. It's like, gotta watch. So, and I took these shitty ass flowers.
Oh, yeah.
My girlfriend.
What made them so shitty?
They were like just random flowers from outside.
Wild flowers.
Yeah, they were like random flowers from outside. I had some purple, and she's like, Evan, can I borrow some baby's breath for Tyler's flowers for his girlfriend? He's like, I bought these, Mom. And she's like, and she grabbed them.
Yeah, she got him to do it.
Yeah, it's like, come on. Yeah. And so puts them in there, and then is like, I don't know what to put it. So she like got a vase for me because moms always have like shit tons of vases because your dad like hooked you up for later.
Yeah.
It's like they got the vases before. Now they're just bringing home cards. those vases don't get used. They're in the vase shelf way above the Tupperware.
Yeah.
Bring them down for Poppy-san.
Poppy-san.
And I had these shitty-ass flowers.
Did she appreciate them?
And I got into her class before breakfast let out or whatever, so you could go to your class, and I put them in there, and they saw me run out of the classroom. I'm like, shit. There goes that surprise. I just look like a freak. I was digging around in everybody's cubbies. You know? You know, I was like searching around for answers in the binders, you know? Yeah. And she's you know, she wasn't even like my girlfriend. I just wanted her to be my girlfriend. Yeah. You know? And she's like, and she was like, I was like trying to be anonymous. You know, I didn't want anybody to know I did it. I just wanted her to have something nice. But then I like every so often I'd walk by her class and she'd have them there on her desk, and I'm thinking, those are the most ugly flowers I think I could have ever given someone. It's like her desk looked worse because of the flowers.
Were they like rotten? They're like limp.
I think you could tell they were wildflowers because they still had the morning dew on them.
Yeah. like the dirty root at the bottom.
Just pick it up out of the water.
Most of the vases just
there's
brown.
Worms in the But yeah, so when you're saying like it was a money pit, you know, as you got doing all the Valentine's Day stuff, the way to get out of the money pit is just to forget till the morning of and have your mom hook you up with a vase and some flowers from her garden.
Moms always hook it up.
It's like
one time
all we had were ferns.
One time for Valentine's Day in high school, I went to Kohl's to get my girlfriend a necklace. She still doesn't know this to this day.
Oh God.
It's my high school girlfriend, so I don't give a shit if she knows or not. But I remember there was like a piece of jewelry at Kohl's, and it said $100 on it. Okay, 100 decimal or period 00, and there was a sticker over top of that said 1999.
Just think about it.
So I took the 1999 sticker off, and then acted like I didn't know that the $100 sticker was still on it.
What is love?
Love is smart. Love is smart.
And I remember her like being like, "No way, you did not. You did not. You didn't do this." I was like, "Yeah, I forgot to take that off. I'm sorry."
Oh,
just like, "No, you didn't." It was awesome, dude.
What?
What is love?
Yeah. I mean, you could kind of tell that it was just junk jewelry.
I had a similar experience. So one time I don't even know. It was probably at Walmart or Target or something. I was like, "Mom, I need to get something for my girlfriend for Christmas." Christmas. But you know, it could have been anything. I think it was either Valentine's Day, Christmas, something like that. And I'm like, I just want to get her something. So I got her and there was like the winter formals or whatever that we had or something. And so I got it for that. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'll just get this necklace with a heart on it. You know, with a
heart on.
Yeah, with a heart on.
What is love?
And so it was just like a heart necklace with like the sapphire, blah, blah, blah. It's like probably like $20 tops. Yeah. Tops. And I gave it to her. She's like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much, blah, 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 blah." And she was my girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
Next, you know, that's like probably a Friday. Monday comes around. I go in and she's like, "Hey, you know, I can't take this. I was at my grandma's house this weekend and she has the same one. And she says it was like really, really expensive. I just can't accept this," because she was trying to break up with me because she didn't like me.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that old man duped the grandmother. He got the same thing as me.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh man, just put this sticker on here. Let me just write in a 0.
Dude.
She's like, that one was like $200. I cannot accept this. I'm like,
so
just take it. It's fine. Like, you can have it. And she's trying to break up with me. I was like, it's fine. Just take it.
Yeah. We're in love.
Yeah.
We are in love.
You're going to keep it because we're together.
Love me.
Love me. And no, so now I'm thinking like, now this is all fresh to me now. This is fresh knowledge.
Yeah.
I thought that she was just trying to, like, man, there's a necklace that looks just like this one that's really expensive. No, that grandfather is a pimp.
He's a pimp.
He's got 10 other grandmothers out there with the same necklace.
And I ain't never did this before.
Nice.
Fucking go around Bruce and pop, 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 pop.
Every day is a new day.
Yeah. Every day's a new grandmother.
I always had trouble gift giving to begin with. Because I remember one Valentine's Day, with the same like high school love that I had. I remember getting her like this picture frame, and I like printed out all these pictures of like us together and stuff.
Yep.
I did that, and I think I like drew her something, and I like it was like a lot of time consuming kind of stuff.
Yep.
And I remember showing up there, and she got me stuff too, but it was like presents.
Mm-hmm.
Like for Valentine's Day, it was like a little Christmas. So I remember I got like a hoodie maybe, or like just some like clothes. I don't even really remember, but I remember it being like items.
Yeah.
And I just got her this like drawing that I did in like this picture frame full of like pictures of us.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember her like being like, thanks.
Fucking bitch.
Like didn't even give a shit.
It's crazy.
But like because she got me stuff, so spent money. Well, her parents spent money on me like stuff.
Yeah.
And I guess she was expecting like stuff, but I was like, oh, I thought it was Valentine's Day. I thought this was like romance time, you know?
Well, it's
And
so
like
crazy.
I look like a fool. I look like a fool to her.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm starting to realize. Like, I've had past relationships where I spent like a lot of money on a piece of jewelry. Mm-hmm. Like I remember I took out a K Jewelers card.
Damn.
I like got a credit card, and then to pay it off because I didn't have a job. I didn't have a man.
Think about
I
it.
didn't have a fucking man job. So what am I doing with this fucking credit card? They're like, oh, you get blah 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 blah. You get accepted. Blah 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 blah. And they duped me on that one, and
They really bent you over and pegged you.
yeah,
But
you know what I'm saying.
What is love?
K Jewelers credit card is love.
mm-hmm.
But and then I gave it to her, and they're like, "Oh, thank you so much." Blah blah blah. You can tell it's just like they don't give a shit. I made sure it even matched like other jewelry they had. I'm like, that was like I like sold my soul for that.
It's like I went through
At
a lot
19 years old, I sold my soul for that necklace or that ring or something. I remember there was a promise ring one time. That's the dumbest shit you could ever. Hey, if you're out there looking for a gift for your girlfriend and you're 19 to after that years old or 19 to 0 days old, don't get a promise ring.
Yeah.
Because everyone who's ever gotten someone a promise ring, that girl's cheated on you. Facts. There's no way that they haven't because it's like, oh, this is all I get.
I think it's different. I think promise rings, there's two kinds of people who get them. It's like it's like you get the promise ring. It's like we're really doing this. Like we're gonna do this. Like
we're gonna do this.
I'm nervous
in 4 years.
Yeah, it's like I'm nervous, but I'm nervous about what you're thinking about us doing this, but we're doing this, right? It's kind of like like you're buying it. You want them to be in love, and you're just like, okay, we're doing love. And then there's people who buy them, and it's like, okay, this is another, like, there's steps. You know, it's like we meet, we go on our first day, first kiss, first bang. Oh crap, these events coming up. We got to get married quick. So how about I get you a promise ring? Then I get engaged to you. And no, it's like promise ring. Then it's like there's another ring in between.
A ring
around the rosy.
Yeah. Promise ring around the rosy engagement.
then
What is love?
then buying a side-by-side,
Yeah.
then
Getting a labradoodle.
baby.
Death.
Yeah. Basically, I feel like
Get
more-
married.
more like
have a baby right after college. Get a labradoodle. Buy a Jeep.
the way evolution has grown in West Virginia. You don't really buy promise rings anymore. If you live in the country area, you buy a side-by-side.
Yeah. He's like, hey, you want to buy a side-by-side with me? And they're like, no. And you're like, okay, well, you can ride on mine.
Yeah, because it's like they're girls. They're
The end.
No. I'm saying like the guys buying side-by-sides for their they're like, oh, I've seen this girl get fucking crazy and drunk and get reckless. If I buy a side-by-side, she'll always be on mine. So if there's any chance of her fooling around with anybody on the side-by-side, it's probably going to be me.
Because she's by my side, on my side-by-side.
And they kind of do what you did, and they get it. They finance it. And it kind of like takes a stab at their credit, but they're like, oh, well, I'm in love with this girl. She's mine.
I got a Chevy Cavalier, but I got a daggone Razor.
Yeah, it's like I got a Cavalier, but I got a $80,000 four-wheeler with a top on it.
If your wheels on your side-by-side are bigger than the wheels on your car, here's your side award. Then she's going to cheat on you. That's what it is. That's the rule. That's the rule. If your side-by-side wheels are bigger than your vehicle, than your daily driver,
she gonna cheat on
she
someone
gonna
else's
cheat on
mate.
you.
She gonna cheat.
She wants a man with a truck. Ain't nobody cheat on a man with a taco.
That's true. That's for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. That beige taco going through Taco Bell, and you're going to eat some beefy 5-layer burritos in that taco. Nobody cheats on that, man.
Speaking of Taco Bell, doing this whole thing that I've been doing lately where I'm like eating like crazy, all of my fast food bills, like if I do get fast food, have gone through the roof. Trying to eat double what you ate before is like so expensive. Yeah. I go to Taco Bell now, it costs me like $20. It costs me like $20.
It's twice as much.
Yeah. So it's
literally.
well, it's like,
don't do the math in your head. It's twice as much.
I'm like, dude, I just want to. It's supposed to be cheap. It's Taco Bell, but when you're ordering like 4 burritos, that shit's adds up.
Oh, and then the shits adds up.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, you're up to 3 now? 3 a day? 3 shits a day? Or has that calmed down a bit?
It's calmed down a bit because
you slept longer today.
No, because last week I was at the tattoo retreat, so I ate like normal.
Yeah. The bromance retreat with the tattoo artists.
Yep.
Welcome to spring break.
Motherfucker.
What is love?
Dude, so you did some sweet collabs, I saw.
I did.
You
did collab with Robbie Latos and Michael Perry, and then me and Mike just did one also, like a second one.
Yeah. Robbie Latos, he seems like a nice guy.
He's a swell chap.
I don't know anything about him.
He's the greatest tattoo artist on earth.
Did he ask about me?
Yeah. He said,
really?
What's Poppy's deal? What's going on with him?
Is that real?
Yeah.
How does he know my name?
Because I tell stories.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So there's people that if I was just walking down the street in Damascus, is that where he's from?
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, Poppy. And I'd be like, who's this tattooed motherfucker right here? He's going to beat me up.
Yeah.
That's it. People would know me.
Yeah, they would definitely know you.
Whoa.
Does that make you uncomfortable?
Well, it just makes me feel famous.
You are famous.
Yeah. Honestly, now that I know that I'm being seen, I should probably keep up my look.
You probably should.
I should probably shave my chin.
I think you should shave your chin.
Yeah, this is looking dirty, bro.
I have to use the bathroom.
Really?
Extremely bad, but I don't want to end the podcast yet.
Okay, we're not going to end the podcast. This is going to be a brief intermission. It'll be 0 time for you guys, but it's going to be about 30 minutes for us. So I'm probably going to go play some Halo.
No, I'll be quick.
come back. Oh, yeah, he's going to be really quick. Man, we start talking about pooping, and he's just all over it, man. It's crazy, that guy. I think he's pooped 3 times today. Well, until he comes back, I think I'm just going to sing a song because he's really making me miss him. And I think it'd be nice to sing a song, and this is going to be off the top of the dome. I'm pretending to try to be like a radio station right now. Like, this is off the top of the dome. This one's from Poppy and the Nickelback Killers. This one's called Jake and the Long Hair on His Shoulders. Yeah. Jake's taking a shit, taking a little baby poopy, yeah. Jake's taking the shit, I love it. I can smell it from down here, 20 yards away, and I can smell it. Ugh, smells like asparagus and beer. Ugh. You know I don't like the hair on his back, but I like the hair all on his toes. He's the best friend that I chose. It's fluffy-duffy outside. It's lovey-dovey outside. Monday morning, go to see your girlfriend. Make sure you pick up a card for your girlfriend. Make sure you change your socks. Don't wear old socks to Grazers or to Tin 202, because that is everybody gonna smell you. Everybody's gonna smell you. Icky, 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 icky. Make sure you iron your shirt, because you're gonna look icky, icky. You got that sticky icky. Don't blaze up before Valentine's Day dinner, cause you'll be smelling like sticky icky. He said he was only gonna take a couple of seconds. He's gonna be quick, but you know that he's wrong about it. He's wrong about it. He's wrong about it. That was a whole song right off the dome. That was pretty nice. That was pretty nice. It's nice to have a friend that doesn't take that long taking a shit. It really is. Oh, hey.
Dude, I'm sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
I think it was because
No, you're good.
Well, first off, I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all know. We've been watching.
I got that lean and fresh meal, and it's like aged a week. Maybe it just
It's on the shrink wrap, man. I think you're safe.
just attacked the old belly.
Yeah.
Guess what? Handled it like a man.
Yeah.
Actually killed it up there.
Were you doing your Wim Hof meditation while you were taking that quick shit?
No, I was holding my breath and squeezing as hard as I could.
Like a 1 rep max kind of shit, not really the cardio style workout up there.
No, it was like a cannon.
Cannon.
Yeah.
How do you think
before-
Nick
what-
Cannon sounds when he does it?
Like-
Does it just sound like a boom, bah,
Yeah, it's like a.
bah?
You ever see a cannon come out of a pirate ship? That's what Nick Cannon sounds like.
I've never seen a cannon come.
You never seen a Nick Cannon come?
Never seen a Nick Cannon come out of a pirate ship.
Dang, it's a hot story. I got to tell you about it later.
He's wilding out.
You were talking about shaving your mustache if you have to go to Damascus.
No, shaving my chin hair, man, because I'm looking pretty scruffy.
Yeah.
I have thought about shaving my mustache.
Yeah. Why?
I've been struggling with it.
What would make you want to get rid of it? What would make you want to keep it?
Well, I can smell it. You know, you got to keep shampooing it.
Well, yeah, it's hair.
Yeah, but it's like now it's to the point where it's like I gotta maintain it.
What's it smell like?
Right now, turmeric. Yeah.
The old turmeric trick, huh?
Yeah.
Every day is a new day.
Kelly's been putting my
Story's about to get dirty. What's she been putting on?
She's been putting turmeric on my chicken, and it looks like a fucking biohazard.
Yeah, it's like bright yellow. It looks like Mountain Dew chicken.
It looks like this. It kind of looks like if you would cut open on the movie Alien, like cut them open and have that green goo, but little brighter.
Yeah, it is. It emits light. It's so
Yeah.
glowy.
Yeah, it's honestly. I told her, I said, just give me like a pill form or something, because I'm all about having strong joints. I actually asked my mom about this yesterday. I said, Mom, why have you never put turmeric on my chicken? I said, why don't you give a shit about me?
Yeah.
I actually said that. I said, why don't you care about me? She goes, what do you mean? I said, well, Kelly's been putting turmeric on my chicken so I can have healthy joints and strong, so I can be a strong boy. And you never did that for me before. That's probably why I was 5 foot tall until I was 15 years old.
Yeah, your mom really screwed you, man.
It's like she was trying to give me all these protein shakes, but all I needed was turmeric.
That's all anybody needs.
I had my knees hurt from my growth plates growing too fast, and I not one thing of turmeric on my chicken.
Why does your mom hate your fucking guts?
Well, honestly, I have 2 other siblings that are better.
Just think about it.
Yeah,
You know,
it's true. I wouldn't say better.
I mean, look at them.
I mean, yeah, they're handsomer and they're prettier and just like, you know, they feel more. They feel more
My sister's
love.
a very handsome woman.
And your brother's a really pretty boy.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
They used to call that. They used to say that like back in the. I'd say that's like a very old West type of thing to say.
pretty boy?
No, handsome woman.
Like instead of pretty, they'd call
My
him
dad
handsome.
still says handsome woman. He does it to be funny, but you know it deep down he doesn't really.
He heard it like his pap say it or something.
Yeah, it's kind of like you don't want to say something to put your girl on edge, so you say that's a handsome woman because it kind of sounds like a woman has a mustache, and he's like, yeah, she pulls it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your dad's clever.
One of my dad's favorite things to talk about is how, and he's only brought it up a couple times, but you know it's always in the back of his head. Anytime a mustache comes up and a lady comes up, he goes, yeah, there's actually a country where the women have mustaches and they consider that like attractive. So all the women that didn't have mustaches kind of got bred out of the whole system because nobody wanted to be with them. So now everyone just has mustaches in this country. And I said, yeah, that's where my girlfriend's originally from there. They kicked her out because they thought she was ugly. Lucky me, you know?
Lucky for you.
Lucky for me, she didn't have a mustache, so she came to America. And honestly, she's taking very well to the culture here.
Imagine all the dudes that would have loved her if she had a mustache. She wouldn't even be yours.
I know.
She'd be a princess mustache chick, you know? She'd be royalty.
You know,
So it kind of sucks for her.
it's like that.
You think
That
she's mad at her jeans?
No,
You don't think?
I think she's come around. It took a long time, but she's finally come around and she's embraced her skin up her lip.
She's cool with the United States then.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Who isn't? We're the shit.
We have cool president.
Yep.
We have lots of money.
Millions.
Yeah. Nobody hates us,
No.
and we don't have any problems with the news or anything like that. Trying to filter into our minds what we actually know.
Not to mention being back-to-back World War champs.
Dude, anyone
Motherfucker.
What is love?
Killing the game.
Yeah, so anyone who wears that T-shirt, fuck you.
What?
Back-to-back world war champs.
Why? Why does that make you so mad?
I don't know. Because who really won?
America.
Oh, so not everyone else as well? Oh, we killed every other country. We just fucked, like, hey, everybody, if we would have won World War II, we would own the world. That's what winning means.
Yeah.
We just stopped everybody. We were like the media, like,
I just think
don't hurt him, Dom, don't bully him. Come on, Nazis, don't bully him.
I just think politics look at it a little differently. It's like, oh, you thought you were European before? Well, now you're American. Here, eat a hot dog and watch baseball.
U.S. dollar.
Get your freaking, what is it, euro? Get your euro out of here. Here's a penny. Buy yourself a gumball.
It's like a euro is currency. Then there's euro that's spelled gyro.
Quiero.
It's a lovely food. I like the kind with lamb on it.
Yeah, lamb.
You ever have it?
Every time
a
I have
gyro?
a gyro, yeah.
It's not a gyro. It's called a euro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A gyro.
No, it's euro. Try again.
Euro. Euro.
But yeah.
What's the first time you got your heart broken? I want to know.
I'm going to try to think of the first time. So,
I mean, first time, you can go back as far as like being second grade. If you
okay.
want.
So when I was in preschool, I was in this Cheat Lake preschool, and my best friend's name was Omar, and I had this super, super hot girlfriend.
Yeah.
That was blonde. And she looked like everyone else because everyone in preschool looks like each other except some have long hair and some don't. So that's how I knew she was hot, is because she had long hair and I didn't.
Yeah.
Because I'm
you could just separate her from.
I'm a preschool boy. So, and then I don't know what happened. Literally have no idea. I think I had one of those moments that I didn't understand what she said. She must have said words I didn't know yet.
Like turmeric?
And, yeah. What's turmeric?
Or like because.
So, and she's like, she said a few words I didn't understand in succession.
What the fuck?
What is love?
So she said a few words in a row that I didn't understand.
Okay, yeah, it makes more sense.
Yeah. Secession is in a row.
Yeah.
So, and she said a few words I didn't know, and I just went, "What? You're breaking up with me?" She goes, "No, what is that? What are you talking about?" I'm like, "You're breaking up with me?" I think that was my immediate response. Is like, "Oh, if I don't understand something, they don't want me."
Oh.
And I think that's still a thing today.
Yeah.
Anytime my girlfriend says like a smart word, I'm like, what are you cheating on me?
She's like,
Who told you that word?
she's like, relinquish. And you're like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I think the first time I ever got my heart broken was that, but it was like one day. And then I went home that same day and I said, "Mom, I don't like it there." Never saw him again.
Oh, yeah.
Joke's on them. They missed out on a great friendship and relationship. We could probably still be together.
Fuck them.
Now every time I see a guy that has Omar as his license plate,
You're like, fuck this.
I'm like, "Omar, that's the guy I knew." And I always ask everybody that I ever ask, anybody that's ever named Omar that I meet, I go, "Did you go to a preschool in Cheat Lake?" They go, "No." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Dang. You probably never see that guy.
I've been trying though.
That'd be cool though. That'd be cool. Like in like 40 years.
I've been
briefly.
dialing it down. I think I've got it down to a couple of people.
Maybe that's why me and you
But I
get
just
along so well. Is because like we remember like weird shit from just so far ago.
Mm-hmm.
I remember being like 3 or 4, And the first time, it wasn't like a heartbroken thing, but it was like I had this crush on this. There was this thing called Safety Town where you like learned about road safety and stuff. Super cool. It was in Wheeling, but there was this counselor girl. So she's probably in high school.
Oh,
and I was like 3 or 4.
You're always into the older ladies, man.
And she, like, to a 4-year-old, this high school girl she was just beautiful to me. And I remember
she was a girl.
Like, I remember like accepting. I was like, oh, I guess we'll just have we'll like never be together.
Yeah.
You know, that wasn't the first time I had my heart broken. I think I knew I couldn't have a girlfriend at that point.
You went home in your car seat. You're like,
this fucking bullshit.
Put your head to the side of it.
And then I'm watching my mom make sure she like looks left and then looks right and then looks left again when she's turning, you know?
Yeah. Well, did you like, so
Because
you
I
said that
learned
was like a
safety
road
down.
safety. That was like a road safety thing. So she was like teaching you road safety and you were thinking, she'll never be with me. I'm just going to walk straight into traffic. I'm not looking either way, bitch. I'll show you. You'll never work in this town again.
Well, if you can't have me, nobody can have me.
Just run.
I burn out on my big wheels. Straight into a bus. Little 4-year-old skeleton on the road.
Still there to this day. They just put asphalt over it. They wanted to cover that crime up, baby. Like, oh, that's our favorite bus driver. That was our least favorite kid. Cover it up.
Win-win.
We'll pay the mom.
Mom. I think the first time I had my heart broken for real, I was in 4th grade. First time I ever held hands with a chick.
God.
Yeah, dude. The first time you ever do that, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah. Were your palms sweaty?
Oh yeah. But it doesn't matter. Hers are too.
Oh yeah.
And you're sitting beside each other,
they're
hands
squishing.
down.
You're
Yeah, dude. But the thing was, this fucking bitch. She was holding hands with somebody else too.
Oh, what? At the same time?
Yeah. Yeah, she'd sit by me, hold my hand, then she'd have to go sit
She
by
was
him.
double dipping?
4th grade, yeah. And then whenever she was around me, she would like tell me she loved me and shit.
Whore.
It was awesome. And then she'd go over and tell him she loved him too.
What a fucking whore.
This fucking skank.
Her mother was a skank too.
Probably.
You know, where'd she learn where did she learn that?
Bullshit school.
At home.
Yeah, I know. Teach that in 3rd grade. This was 4th grade, so definitely Mrs. Ridenauer wasn't showing her that shit.
Or maybe Mrs. Ridenauer was coming over and she was showing her that shit. It's like, this is mommy and mommy too and daddy.
Dude.
And this is what my dad does. It holds two people's hands at the same time. I get to go to school and do the same thing. So yeah.
Oh God. I remember, speaking of cheating, I almost thought about it once.
You almost thought about cheating once?
Yeah.
What? Okay. Tell me about it.
I was at a high school party,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I could have.
You ran the scenario through.
This is like you're young and you're like,
And I ain't never did this before. No.
yeah. So I remember like staring down the barrel. It was like I could go down this path or I could go down this path.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I was at a party that my girlfriend was not at.
Mm-hmm.
It was like my first like college party, but I was still in high school. And I remember this girl kept coming around me, and me and another buddy were like smoking cigars. Well, this girl kept sitting around me, and then she ended up like taking my cigar and smoking it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then at one point she sat on my lap for a second.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And I was like, I was a little drunk too. So I remember like being like, okay, like this is fine. Like she like sat down for a second, but I did like kind of like get her to move.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember I was getting a little more buzzed. And she was sitting right beside me. She kept getting closer and closer. And I remember she did something, and I bit her shoulder. It's a true story. I literally bit her but it was like playfully. And I remember going, I remember thinking that was too far.
You raw XD'd her in real life.
But I remember being like, that was too far. I need to get away from this person and only hang out with the dudes. It wasn't like I was still tempting. It was like like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to be that guy. Yeah. And I've never done anything like that.
It's like none of our friends cheat on their significant others.
No, I think it's super shitty.
And if they did, I wouldn't be their friend.
Yeah, it's a shitty person thing.
So if you're our friend and you've cheated on your significant other before, just don't tell us.
Yeah, or we won't.
Because I don't want to lose friends. I'm on the low end of the scale.
I've only got friends. 3 now.
Yeah,
so
including myself.
Yeah,
the gang's all here. But yeah, it's like, I don't think that's like the number one worst thing.
I think so. Especially if somebody's like trusting you and you're just gonna stab them in the back like that.
So I would rather be a friend of a murderer than of someone who's cheated on their wife.
If you're a friend of a murderer, they need you for cover, so you're basically safe.
Yeah. Well, it's like, yeah. So
they're either gonna kill you or they're not.
Yeah.
As to where like a person who cheats on somebody,
they could cheat on you too.
They could stab you in the back so quick. It's like
they'd be like, "Oh man, I'm not gonna fuck my friend anymore."
Yeah.
What the fuck is up with that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you're not gonna fuck the homies anymore.
Well, a cheater is a liar.
Yeah.
And you know that's you just can't like be friends with a liar because you're like, hey man, can you pick me up from the airport? And then they just don't. And they screw you.
Yeah.
And they screw you out of money because you gotta either pay to. You know, it's just like over time. Don't be friends with a liar.
If someone asks you to pick you up at the airport, like if you're like, hey man, can you pick me up? And I'll just be like, yeah, I'm just busy.
Yeah,
that's still a good friend.
Yeah, it's not a lie.
And then
you don't have to like
home.
do everything your friends say.
And then you're home whenever they get home when their mom picks them up and brings them back, and you're like, hey man, how's your trip? But like you weren't doing shit. You're still in your pajamas. They're like, wait, you could have picked me up, but. In their head, they're like, "Yeah, you probably could have."
But they told you, it's not like a bad thing. I think it's like, I don't want to pick you up. Find somebody else to do it. Doesn't make them a bad friend. They're just an honest friend.
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's the same. Might be the same.
Same.
Different.
Same. Any more comments you want to make about love? Any crazy love advice from Poppy Stedman?
So, number one rule.
How about this? Pause. If you can think about it in time, I want you to give us 3 pieces of love advice. We're both going to do it.
Okay.
We'll go back and forth though.
Okay.
Because so we both have a little more time to think about it.
Yeah.
So you go first. What's your first advice for love?
Okay. First advice for love, or like for Valentine's Day love, is what I'm saying. So mine are all like Valentine's Day related. First step, if this is the first time with the girl on Valentine's Day, trim your toenails, okay? And your toe hair. That's always left out. Nope. Nobody wants your little hobbit feet on them, okay? They don't want to be like, is that my dog? And then you look down there, and it's your little grubby feet. Wash the bottoms of your feet because girls have mirrors everywhere. So my thing is just a big foot thing.
Up their buttholes.
You're always like, oh, wash my armpits, scrub my balls for a second. You know, do a little bit of footscaping is what I'm asking you.
Okay.
You know?
Good advice. I'm going to raise the bar and say, hey, do a little nipple scaping.
Yeah.
Because you take your shirt off. Let's say it's getting hot and heavy and you're finally getting that pushy or getting that deal.
What is love?
For you're either getting some form of genitalia.
Yeah.
You know, you are making love, having sex, the old whoopee. Shave or trim your nipple hair.
Yep.
I bring it up every other podcast that a friend of high school's nipple hair was 6 inches long. If there's strands of it.
If your nipple hair is longer than your dick,
Cut it.
cut it.
No, you need to cut it.
Get that nipple hair. You need to cut it.
Yeah, like nobody wants to see somebody's, and this goes for females too.
Mm-hmm.
Because a guy doesn't want to be there and see that. It's just do a little nipple scaping. Cut the hair off your nipples.
Here we think we're just gonna suck a little nip before we go downstairs, and I'm already flossing. I'm getting ready for bed. That messes my whole routine up. By the way, when you're getting ready to go down, and then now you're going through your tooth routine, you're just immediately I start yawning.
Well, have you ever been around your girlfriend? There's just randomly hairs in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah. It ain't cool. It's happened to me at jiu-jitsu. I'll like be rolling with somebody. Next thing I know, there's a hair in my mouth, and I haven't rolled with like a chick in like 2 or 3 rounds. I'm like, where did this hair come from?
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Anyway, advice number 2, go.
If it's your first Valentine's Day with the girl as well, like
And you're 1 year old.
and you're if it's your first Valentine's Day and you're 1 year old and you're trying to make an impression on your mommy because you've been trying to suck on her nipples, but she said no bite. And you've been begging her to trim that nipple hair for you.
What is love?
You shouldn't get the girl a dozen roses right off the bat. I have a system. Well, kind of. I have an idea for people who want to be on my system. Just get 1 rose each year more than the last year. So the first one you give them 1. You go into Kroger, you pick the best one. The reddest, the brightest, a little bit of baby's breath on it.
The cleanest.
Get her,
What's baby's breath?
Baby's breath is the little white flowers.
Oh, okay.
It's just usually with everything else. It just decorates it a little
Okay.
bit. It's like
It's a flourish.
it's like the filler.
Okay. The fluff.
Yeah.
The bullshit.
Yeah, it's the rose fluff.
Yep.
You'll see it with roses all the time. It'll just be like little white, wee little specky looking ones. Specky looking one. Specky. So if you want to be sweet but not over the top, and you haven't been with her for a very long time, you just get her 1 rose, and then the next year you get her 2, then 3. And then it just keeps growing. So it means more each year.
Yeah.
So it's like, wow. And then 1 year she's like, wow, we've been together for 10 years.
Yeah. I think it's a fantastic piece of advice.
And also every time you have a Valentine's Day, when you give her the 1 rose, it's like, and 1 to grow on, and you spank her.
Oh, in the butt.
Papa spank ya. You know? And then each year you give her one to grow on. So it's always, so when you got 11 roses, you give her 12 spankers.
Spank.
Yeah.
My piece of advice would be,
Mine just keeps coming up. I keep thinking of
I'm just saying, I'm
manscaping ones.
Yeah.
Because that's like the number one thing.
Yeah. Keep yourself clean. Make it look like you care about yourself.
Wear
I'm going to say that.
antiperspirant.
That's going to be my piece of advice. Yeah. Make it look like that you want to take care of yourself.
Yep.
So maybe go get a haircut, trim your beard.
Yeah.
Take a shower before the date,
Mm-hmm.
and don't look like a fucking douchebag that smells like shit.
Yeah.
You know, look like the cool guy from Men in Black.
Some girls don't like chocolates. So, if you want to be a real man, you go and buy a giant box of chocolates that's in a heart shape. Take all the chocolates, fucking chuck them out the window. You're like driving by and you're just throwing them at people. 50 points for the kid. Bow! You know? And then you go and get a fuck ton of chicken nuggets. You put all the little chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They would much rather have that.
Unless you get one of them hipster goth chicks.
Oh, yeah.
Get the chocolates out. Take all the chocolates, like you said.
Yeah.
Throw them at people.
Yeah.
Fill the carton of chocolates. with cigarettes. And you make her smoke every last one of them.
Before bed.
Yeah, dude. She's going to be on you.
Yeah. Like, that's the thing. It's like, hey, we got 30 cigarettes in this candy carton. That means we got to have sex 30 times.
Right now.
Because I need you to smoke these all tonight. 30 hours of just pure ecstasy.
Boom.
Ecstasy
boom,
and
boom,
smoke.
Boom. And cancer and nicotine. Was that your third piece of advice?
What?
That?
Yeah, chicken nuggets. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one.
I think so.
I think
If you hear your girl going, flowers are stupid, or candy's stupid, be like, okay, so what do you want? Mittens? You know, you figure something else out.
Most girls and guys like mittens.
I love mittens.
They're warmer than gloves.
Yeah.
The only thing is you can't pull a trigger on somebody.
They have those ones that look like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle gloves now.
Yeah. You're gonna put 2 fingers inside of a trigger on a gun?
Only on paintball guns. When I'm walking the trigger, baby.
Walk up on him and walk him down.
Yeah.
I think my third piece of advice would be to, as goofy as it sounds, be yourself. Don't feel any outside pressures to do anything. If you don't want to pay for it, don't pay for it. If you want to pay for it, pay for it. Be confident in yourself. If you have a feeling, fucking act on it.
Here's my fourth piece of advice.
Oh shit, a little extra.
What is love?
This is a bonus. Okay?
Every day is a new day.
And then I think we're about outie. And my fourth piece of advice is
Just think about it.
don't be a cuck on Valentine's Day.